Amidst the bustling streets of the guerrillist city, nestled within the heart of the nation, Major General Kodo assumed command of the most elite division within the guerrillist army. Forged from the crucible of rigorous training and bound by an unwavering commitment to duty, this distinguished unit stood as the vanguard of guerrillist military prowess, entrusted with the sacred duty of safeguarding the city, its leadership, and the democratic institutions housed within. The responsibility bestowed upon Kodo was weighty, carrying the burden of defending the nation's sovereignty and preserving the peace that had been hard-won through generations of sacrifice. Tasked with protecting the president and the parliament during times of war or grave crises. Kodo's division represented the epitome of guerrillist martial strength and strategic acumen. Handpicked from among the finest soldiers across the guerrillist nation, each member of Kodo's division underwent a grueling regime of training and preparation. From mastering martial arts techniques to fortifying their physical endurance and mental resilience, these elite soldiers were forged into a formidable force capable of facing any challenge with unwavering resolve. Under Kodo's leadership, the division cultivated a culture of excellence, where mediocrity had no place and only the relentless pursuit of perfection would suffice. Every soldier, from the lowliest recruit to the most seasoned veteran, understood the gravity of their role and the profound importance of their collective mission. As the city's protectors, they stood as the first line of defense against external threats, ever vigilant and prepared to confront adversity head-on. Their loyalty to the nation and their unwavering dedication to the principles of freedom and democracy served as the guiding lights that illuminated their path, even in the darkest of times. In the barracks of the elite division, discipline reigned supreme. Each day began with the piercing sound of the reveille, signaling the start of another day of training and preparation. From dawn till dusk, the soldiers honed their skills, drilling tirelessly to ensure they were always at the peak of their abilities. Under Kodo's watchful eye, every aspect of their training was scrutinized, every weakness identified and remedied, until they stood as an indomitable force, ready to face whatever challenges the future might hold. Whether it be hand-to-hand combat, marksmanship, or tactical maneuvers, there was no room for error, and failure was not an option, beyond the physical demands of their training. Kodo instilled within his soldiers a sense of duty and honor that transcended the battlefield. They were not just warriors, they were guardians of the nation's ideals, entrusted with the sacred task of upholding the principles upon which guerrillist society was built. But even as they trained and prepared for the possibility of conflict, Kodo emphasized the importance of diplomacy and dialogue as tools for resolving disputes. War, he reminded them, was always the last resort, to be undertaken only when all other avenues had been exhausted. As Major General, Kodo understood the weight of his responsibilities, the lives entrusted to his command, and the profound impact his decisions could have on the fate of the nation. He bore this burden with humility and determination, knowing that the safety and security of the guerrillist city depended on his leadership and the readiness of his division. In times of peace, Kodo's division stood as a beacon of strength and stability, reassuring the citizens of Guerrillist that they were protected from harm. But should the winds of war ever blow, they would be ready, standing shoulder to shoulder, united in their resolve to defend their homeland and preserve the freedoms they held dear. And so, under the watchful gaze of Major General Kodo, the elite division of the guerrillist army continued their tireless vigil, ever prepared to answer the call of duty and uphold the proud tradition of honor and valor that defined them as warriors of Guerrillist.